Hey everybody, Pastor Rob here. Today I'm going to talk about what to expect over the next several weeks of Lent. Number one, I encourage you to go in with expectations that you're going to get something out of this. Now that's a portion of Lent that what I don't mean is I don't want you to come in and try to manipulate God to talk to you. I don't believe that Lent is a time of manipulating. Number one, God is good and He wants to talk to us. He wants to reveal things to us. So you're only going to get out of Lent what you expect to get out of it. If you come in expecting good stuff, I guarantee God's going to put good stuff in your life. If you come in expecting just to fast and to not get anything out of it, you're probably just going to fast and not get anything out of it. So one of the expectations that I really encourage you in is that God is going to help to reveal areas of our heart that maybe we need to check ourselves in. One of the key aspects of Lent is this idea of self-examination, identifying the humanness of who we are. And I want to encourage you that as you do that, it's a good spot, because one of the best places that you can be is understanding your need for God. The grace of God in your life is sufficient for anything that you're ever going to come up against. But if we have this idea or this attitude that I can do it on my own, I can run life on my own, we're going to live completely different than if we say, God, I need you and I want everything you have for me. So approach Lent over the next few weeks with this perspective. God, I need you. God, help me to identify the areas of my heart that maybe I don't recognize. Maybe it's a blind side for me. Maybe it's a spot that I just don't see, and the enemy will use that to take you out if you don't get those things taken care of. And the coolest part about all of it is when we put our eyes on Jesus, He will help you to identify those things, but you also have to be intentional about it. So I just encourage you, over this next few weeks, there's going to be some times where maybe you're just really hungry because, man, I gave up soda or I gave up coffee, God forbid, right? But you give up these things, and so there's going to be cravings. And I just want to remind you that those cravings, turn those cravings around to crave after God, after the things of God. And one of the things, this is just a natural thing for me, when I begin to crave something during Lent, or maybe I'm hungry for something specific, I use that as an opportunity to tell my flesh, hey, flesh, you don't need that. What you need is Jesus. What you need is God in your life. So as you begin to maybe identify those areas or put yourself in that spot to where you're being intentional to hear from God, take that and run with it and use that to discipline our flesh. So I'm so excited to hear the stories from you and the different stuff that God does in your life over the next few weeks. God bless you. Looking forward to spending more time with you.